Hey, what's up guys? Time for another travel stories video. If you're new to my channel, what I'm going to be doing is showing an old photo from my travels and I'll be talking about it. This video will be about that one time in Laos when I met another Chandy. It was December 2016 and I took part in the Contiki Asian Adventure Tour. We got to the town of Luang Prabang in Laos. Our Contiki manager Matt asked the group, does anyone want to get up early the next morning to go to a school and teach local kids English. That following morning, Alex, Steph, myself and George got a little tuk-tuk to a little drive, it was maybe like a 5 or so minute drive down Luang Prabang and to a little place called Brother Mouse. But when we got there, we were kind of surprised because we thought we're heading to a school teaching kids English, but it was actually like a learning center where like teenagers and grown-ups can learn English. So what there was like a table near the entrance. One side is where like all the locals would sit and the opposite side is where all the travelers and foreigners would sit. I think Alex got the first student that came in. He was actually a monk in training. He said he was studying something, but he really loves hip-hop music, which is it's a strange mix for a monk to be listening to hip-hop. And I think another kid came down and he got teamed up with Steph and George, and well, moments later another guy sat down opposite me and he's like, hi, nice to meet you. Okay, now, and I asked him, hello, what is your name? He responded with, my name is Chandy.
Yeah.
His name is also Chandy.
Yeah,
Chandy as well. It's like my own brother. Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you.
And I was surprised. I met another Chandy. You know, my name is not that common, you know. In case you guys are wondering, my background is Cambodian. So you kind of maybe would expect maybe Chandy is a common name in the Southeast Asian area. I was helping out with his homework and some of his sentences that he needed to learn. But then afterwards, I was just really intrigued by him because I wanted to know more about this guy. You know, I wanted to know about his family, what he's into, you know. What does he want to be when he gets older, you know, like all that stuff, you know. Then he started asking questions about, you know, Mike in Australia. And I said, oh yeah, it's a very warm country. He's met many Australians, mostly on Contiki because they go past this place. Then we started talking about food though, because, you know, obviously I love food and of course I had to talk about it. And I said, what food do you eat? And he goes, I've eaten chicken, cow, tiger. Then I stopped and thought, wait a minute, did he say tiger? And he's like, yeah. Then I just really want to know more about this, like, what does it taste like? He said it tasted good, but, you know, he couldn't really get into detail about, you know, the texture, the flavoring, you know, because his English wasn't, you know, that great. But yeah, like, it just, then I was like, how did he get it? Did he, like, just buy the meat in the shop? But no, I think it was him and maybe one other villager, they approached it with a spear. Like they speared the tiger, which shocked me because, like, if I saw a tiger, I'd be running the other way. Him and this other villager, they approached it and they killed it to eat it, you know, and they shared the food with their family and their villagers. So afterwards, the end of the session, we all left. I said goodbye to him, but then afterwards I started telling people the story that I met another Chandy who ate a tiger. People are either on two sides of it. One is usually the animal lovers who freak out and they'll say, oh, how could he do that? You know, it's an endangered species and he had a poor tiger. But then you got other people who are more intrigued and want to know, what does it taste like, you know? How I saw the situation is like, it kind of made me think, do you think what he did was wrong? You know, like, was it wrong for someone to kill an endangered species in order to feed their family? So in a situation like this, you kind of have to let it slide, because if you think about it, you gotta put yourself into his shoes. You know, he doesn't have the same luxuries as we do in Western society. You know, like here at home, I've got a roof over my head, I've got a fridge full of food. You know, if I run out of food, I can just go to the shops and buy food. You know. With this Chandy from Laos, he has to hunt for his food, you know, like it being, you know, whatever you find around you. In this case, it was a tiger. I'm not encouraging for us to go out and kill endangered species. I'm not saying, yeah, let's go eat, who's hungry, let's go eat a tiger, you know, like, no, I don't encourage that. I won't, you know, I'm just saying, you know, yeah, you might think what he is doing is wrong, but you need to put yourself into his shoes and realize that he has to hunt for food to survive, you know, compared to, well, like us, where we've got, you know, food, jobs, you know, a McDonald's around the corner, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think, you know. This was just an interesting story that I wanted to share, you know, because it's moments like this that makes you really think differently about the world. And anyway, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.